We're just two friends who love the movies, call each other every morning. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
I got a little hopeful this morning about Eva Marie Saint. Do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Well, I was listening to the radio, NPR, and they had a piece on there about the man and woman who entered the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest living couple at 107 and 108.
Oh, wow, really?
I'm not kidding, man. And they interviewed them, and they were so coherent. It was amazing.
Wow.
um, their daughter was kind of interviewing them. It was part of their StoryCorps thing. And, the mom was talking at first, and I was like, well, I guess, the 108-year-old husband is probably not going to contribute much here. But then they asked him like a clarifying question about, what kind of dances they were dancing back in the I don't know, the the 30s. And he just answered right away. And his daughter she asked, "Oh, what's your biggest accomplishment?" And he said, "You." And she said, "Is there anything else you want to say?" And he said, "I love my wife." She said, "I love you too."
Oh, wow. That's pretty amazing. And
Yeah.
that that does give me hope for Eva Marie Saint. That's your lady, man. That's your one and only, dude.
I
Just
don't know about that, but she was actually married to her husband, from the time they married until he died in 2016, I want to say. She found the love of her life, and now they interviewed her at 100, and she said she just enjoys watching baseball and being with her friends and family, and she doesn't feel 100. So I'm happy, man. I hope she's as spry as this couple I heard on the radio today, and that
yeah,
maybe one day if she hears about how much we care about her, that she'll want to hop on a phone call with us.
dude, that'd be awesome. Maybe she would be our first guest.
Yeah,
uh, so anyways, Mitch, what are you up to today?
working.
Okay, well, I'm lucky enough not to be working today. Uh, just sitting here waiting on Vanessa while she's in her appointment. But that's okay, man. Dude, have you watched anything recently?
Yeah, I've watched some things. I also wanted to take an opportunity to plug a podcast I got to appear on recently called Watch This List.
Okay.
Um, it was a double feature episode talking about the movie Relay, which you and I have already talked about,
Okay.
and Sound of Metal.
Oh, that's a good
Um,
one.
yeah, so Amy Henserling hosts this show, and she does a great job, like having deep conversations about movies and kind of using them as a springboard. And man, I'm telling you, when I rewatched Sound of Metal, it hit me much harder than I expected it would, especially on a rewatch. It was my number two movie the year it came out, so I know I loved it then. But
What What was your number one?
Minari,
Minari. Now, would you swap the two today?
I don't know. I was telling Lori last night. I thought, you know, um, if maybe if I had seen it on the big screen, because she and I saw Minari on the big screen and had a huge impact, and I thought maybe if we had seen that on the big screen, it would have
Yeah.
done. But I mean, I didn't remember how well received that movie actually was. It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best. It won for the two Sound Awards, I think, and it also was nominated for writing, I think.
Yeah, Sound of Metal. I'm trying. I don't know if it made my list that year. I'd have to take a look back. But watching a movie in the movie theater really does play a big part in
It does,
in,
yeah.
in how
And
you enjoy a film, man.
I remember like doing a little bit of light demographics a year or so ago when we were talking about our lists and just trying to calculate what percentage every year uh, of my top list were movies that I had seen in the theater. I was like, oh yeah, that does definitely happen. Or I also like we should try to do some demographics this year, like how many of our top did we see in the theater? How many did we see in like the last month before list review to see
Yeah.
if there's like a recency bias? Like just find some different things that we could look at,
Yeah,
statistically.
that's actually something that's interesting. I will say immediately, uh, I will say that last year's Perfect Days, that was my favorite movie of. No, wait. Yeah, 2024. Uh, no, wait. 2023. Gosh, man, I'm getting my years all mixed up.
Hmm.
Yeah, Perfect Days. I watched laptop. So I mean, yeah, I do. I would rather watch a movie on the big screen, but if a movie is great and if it's powerful, it doesn't matter which format you watch it on. It's going to impact you no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. But there's just no denying the impact of a big screen. I mean, you
Oh
know
yeah,
how I feel about it. I'm definitely like pro watch that movie where you can, how you can under the circumstances. But yeah, so anyways, I'll put that link in the comment for that episode. That's my fifth time being on that podcast, and so it's always fun. And well, what about you? What have you watched?
well, go right here. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna say that for those who have Apple TV or able to, today Eternity hits streaming. I've said it back when I talked about it, but I'll say it again. I think this is, in my opinion, I think this is the best romantic comedy, like straight up rom com. Uh, in years, in a long long time. So it's on streaming. It's on that link that I sent you in message too. So if you don't have Apple, Mitch, I
No,
really recommend.
yeah, I got Apple last night, so I'll be watching it.
Oh dude, yeah, I'm so excited for you and Lori to watch this movie. I really love this movie, and like I said, I this is one of the standout rom coms. Like as soon as it ended, for it to remind me so much of like a movie like 500 Days of Summer, as you know, like is one of my favorites of all time. It says a lot. So I really think that if you haven't seen Eternity, I highly recommend watching it, and
Yeah, I can't wait
hopefully
to watch it so I can cancel my Apple subscription.
hey, you get to rewatch F1 though.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna watch Bus for sure, and that's probably it.
Okay, well, regardless, even if you got it just to watch Eternity, I think it's worth the whatever free trial or price that you pay for 1 month.
I know. Yeah,
Um,
I gave it the 12.99. So
dude, I think it's worth it, man. I'm telling you, I think it's worth it. I think you're gonna laugh your butt off. Uh, yeah, it's really funny, man. I think a lot of what people call rom-coms nowadays, they're just not truly romantic, and they're not really truly comedy, right? Like they're not funny. They're not like how they are, in the old
it's
days.
weird, for a genre that's so often just called strictly formulaic. How hard it is actually to kind of toe that line and hit that stride.
Exactly, man. Which is, yeah, I agree. And this one, I think that's why I hold it in such high regard, is because it does it, in my opinion, perfectly. And I love the cast. I love the script. It's genuinely funny. It's very sweet, and of course romantic. So looking forward to your thoughts on that. Hopefully by next week we'll have an episode about it. But anyways, yeah, I was watching a movie called, I don't know if you know of it, but it's called Peter Hujar's Day.
Yeah, that's an older movie, right?
No. It's Ira Sachs, the director. Mm, I know he's directed like
Yeah, but that's not from this year, is it?
it's 2025. Yeah,
Why I've heard of this.
you may know
Okay,
the name Peter Hujar.
but tell me about it.
Well, so
this if I'm not mistaken, I think she was like a writer or something like that, right? Back in, I don't know, I think it was the 70s or the 80s. She had a plan to do a book, like a project where she was going to interview all her artist friends, right? And the interview question was simple: what did you do the day before? Tell me in great detail about your day, right? Well, nothing ever came of the book, right, or the project, and the audio recording was lost. Well, somehow they found it in some museum, the transcript of
Oh, that's
of
so awesome.
the recording, right? And
Yeah.
so they Ira Sachs made it into a movie, and it's
Oh, that's
basically
cool.
this writer or um, this lady played by Rebecca
Hall.
Hall. She's interviewing her photography artist friend, right? Photographer friend Peter Hugar, and he's just in detail telling her about his day.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome. I do remember seeing this trailer now.
yeah, and it has a very vintage look to it, very film like, right? You have like the crackles and the
Hmm.
very interesting how they do it. And I'm slipping on his name, the main
Ben
guy,
Wish, is it Wishaw?
Ben
Or
Whishaw. Dude, I I forgot, right? Because in every movie I've seen him in, especially recently in the James Bond movies, he's British, right? He's from over there. I forgot that he's able to do an American accent, and it threw me back, and like I was just like, whoa, he's so good, man. He's so good. Like just the mannerisms and everything that he does is just perfect. So it's a nice little film. It's only like around an hour and 10 minutes, which is really cool. Um, I think this is one that I think you would enjoy. Like I said, it's a very quick watch. You could probably watch this with an hour and a half movie, and there you go.
is this
You,
streaming anywhere?
it's. I sent you the link.
Okay, but is it streaming anywhere?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm trying to stay off the link train, but
Dude,
uh
I'm telling you, trust me. I'm there with you. I am there with you.
you're not as
But
there with me as I am. Wait,
but I will say, you know, in these times,
in
sometimes
these
it's
trying times.
in these trying times.
Well, let me tell you about a movie that I think you will like.
Okay, let me connect to my hold on. Let me connect to my headset.
Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep boop 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 boop
All
boop.
right, I connected.
All right. So I watched this movie. I don't know if you're familiar with it, called "This Too Shall Pass."
Oh, I know the name. Who's in it?
Really kind of nobody. It looks like they went to like like an acting school,
Yeah.
and like said, all right, I want you, and you. You all look like these archetypes I have in my head. It's kind of a riff off of um, John Hughes movies.
Okay.
And it's a coming of age uh, guys group of friends get together, follow a girl to Canada
Yeah.
uh, for love. Okay,
Hello.
and
Okay.
hijinks ensue. It's a lot of fun, man. I think you'll. This is a very Sammy movie, in my opinion.
Really?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I just watch the trailer, see what you think. If you have Hoopla, you can check it out on Hoopla. Uh, uh,
Come on, Pugsley.
and
Okay.
yeah, I definitely think you'll like this one,
Okay. Well, yeah, man. I'll check out the trailer. Go ahead, buddy. I'm letting out my
buddy,
pug.
buddy.
No, it's his name is Pugsley.
Actually,
Yeah. He's
isn't that a character from Adam's Family?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny, dude.
He's
Is he
he's
a
a,
pug?
yeah, he's a black pug.
That's cute.
Yeah. He's adorable. He's sweet. Um
All right, yeah, I'll take a look at the trailer, man. See how it looks. See if I will say I've already created my final countdown
Hmm. Yeah,
movie
I
watch
understand.
list.
Yeah, I understand.
Um,
Maybe just something for after lists. Who knows?
who knows? Who knows? I'll try to add it in there. I now if this is one of those movies where you're like, you need to watch this, Sam.
I'm not gonna say that because it's still. I mean, I'm pretty hesitant to say that with you these days, man, because I don't know what you're up to anymore. So, but I feel like, yeah, if I mean, I would put
Dude, what do you
a little
mean?
bit.
What do you
I would put a little
mean?
bit of money down on you. Like, you're just not as into movies as you used to be. You
Are
just
you serious,
you're
dude?
kind of jaded now.
Wow, dude. Dude, we literally shared the same movie from last year.
Uh,
Like that was the
so I don't know if you have time for it, but I have one more movie I could talk
yeah,
about.
I have time for it. I'm good.
Okay, so I've been, yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna make my list, but have you seen the movie Never Back Down?
Never back down. Uh, the fighting movie?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so I watched Never Back Down,
Wait, that's from a long time ago.
2008.
Yeah, 2008.
It's not 2008 anymore?
Okay. All right. Anyways, continue.
If it's not 2008, then what are we doing here, man? If it's not
Oh,
2008, then what are we doing? Oh my goodness. I felt like I was in 2008 when I watched this movie, man. This is, I mean, when's the last time you watched this? Did you watch it in 2008?
no, the last time I watched this movie was in 2019. I was
Why did
work
you watch it?
it was back when I was working at remember I worked at the the shelter for we
Yeah.
helped kids and
Did they show it
teens.
there?
Yeah, we the it was the teenagers' turns to pick the movie, and so they decided to pick that one.
Dude, that movie, man, it was, talk about a soundtrack, okay? Like, just the angst, like now my parents get out of my face. Yeah.
Gosh, man, I'm trying. Oh my
Can you
gosh,
even who's the guy that plays the trainer?
I don't even know,
It
dude.
starts with like a D.
I don't know. Look, I will say it's kind of reminds me of remember well, you know those videos that we'll occasionally send each other of like if you the childhood, right? Like you
Yeah,
look
yeah,
back
yeah.
like it kind of reminds me of whenever I look back at like old photos from when I was in high school in the late 2000s, early 2010s, right?
Yeah.
Where everyone has a specific, their American Eagle style jeans, right? The
Yeah.
Birkenstocks, Every time I watch a movie like this, it just immediately brings me back to those days. And dude, we had no idea that we had it so simple back then, right? Yeah, I look back and I'm like, how was I ever stressed? Like,
Digimon Hunsu or something.
did you do? Oh, Diamond Hunsu.
Thank you. I had no idea how to say that.
Yeah. Oh, I love him. Yeah.
Yeah, he was so good in this movie, but actually the protagonist was pretty good too. I felt like as I was watching it, I was like, dude, he would have been a good Superman. He just
Yeah,
had that.
probably. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie, and it might make my list. We'll see.
What are you talking about? Might make your list, dude.
I think we should be, this year I'm gonna contend for. I know we always have some controversial takes. This year I'm gonna say like we should be able to have 2008 movies on our list.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess because I mean Wesley's gonna be including the Kill Bill movies. So
Dude, my favorite thing last year was when Wesley went to make his list and realized he only watched like 17 movies. And so like, everything he watched was on his list.
dude, I think at this point he just does it for us.
Yeah, maybe. It's like, and I watched like I was like three of these I watched with you the week before Oscars.
I think you and me and Caleb are the only ones that take this seriously.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. Well, Wesley, he's just like he's doing like mostly like older like Criterion stuff and like
yeah,
kind of getting his education, but
dude, I hope he agrees to make the little short the music video idea I sent him
oh yeah,
for Dino Nuggies.
yeah, for
Um,
Dino Nuggies.
of course, I'm gonna have to re-record that, but
It's like what
um,
they were and what they were in Dino Nuggies. They were eating those and never back down
they were.
to get protein. No.
No, I was
Oh,
like,
I forgot. Evan Peters was in that movie too.
Jesus. Okay, was he like the friend or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
He
my
was so
gosh.
he had I it's no dude. He was cast as like the friend that the kind of the stock friend, but like he had so much good energy. Like yeah, of course he was going to get cast again and again and again, and so
Yeah.
good. He's always faithful. Amber Heard
Yeah.
before she was never heard of again.
There you go. Wow, I love that. I love that. Dude, it just shows like if you're a good actor, right? Like you can take any basic script that they give you and make it into something memorable, right?
But
Like,
actually, I just want to say, like, I don't know how basic that script actually was. I was surprised by how Shakespearean it was, and you know, I think it's one of those, movies that you can take for granted.
I see. Well, I'm sorry for offending your number one movie of
No,
2026.
yeah.
I'm sorry about that, dude. Are you are you what's the game plan for this weekend? Do you have anything lined up? What movies you're gonna watch or?
Yeah, I mean, so Laura's gonna be out of town, so I
Oh yeah,
probably
that's
won't even
right.
get to watch Eternity.
Oh,
Weirdly enough, and I don't know if it's gonna make my list, but weirdly enough, last night we started the movie Garden State.
Garden State. Okay, that's from 2004. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if it'll make my list, but
Okay,
I
man.
don't want to push the envelope too much. I think we should be allowed to have 2008 movies, but let's not go crazy and allow 2004
2004.
movies.
Okay, that's pushing it right there.
So
That's
probably won't get to watch
unacceptable.
Eternity till she
Next
gets
week.
back
When did
next
she get
week.
back?
She gets back Monday,
Ah,
but also yeah, Monday we can't watch it, so maybe Tuesday.
yeah. Well,
But maybe I'll be able to watch some stuff maybe solo that she's not as interested in.
okay. Well, that's good. You'll be able to catch up on some things, right?
Yeah.
I do. Depending on what our day looks like, I do want to go. Like, I feel, of course, with work and everything like that, I realize I'm like, you know what, I haven't gone to the movies, right? I definitely want to see Emerald Fennell's Wuthering Heights, but
Oh yeah.
I have been hearing a lot of really good things about Crime 101. Um, your boy Matt Zoller Seitz, or however you say it, he gave it
Yeah.
3.5 out of 4 stars, dude. Um,
Yeah. He's
uh,
getting at an age where he starts to push buttons a little more.
okay, well, I mean, I've been hearing a lot. It's surprisingly getting a lot of really good reviews. So who knows? I'll see. Maybe Vanessa wants to go to the movie. Maybe she doesn't. Who knows? But I'm gonna try to do that. And then of course, this weekend I'm gonna try to catch a whole bunch of movies that are on my list if possible. But you know what today is though, Mitch? You know what
Um,
today's episode is?
it's not 100, is it?
No, it's 99, dude.
Oh boy.
Yeah, can you believe that? Dude, I feel like we need
That's
to,
like a third of a year.
dude. How crazy this time has passed. When did we start? In what? In September?
I can't even remember it. I mean, did you think we were gonna to keep it up, or did you think it would drift away?
To be honest with you, I thought after maybe 30 episodes, it was slowly going to kind of drift away. I'm I'm uh I'm kind of impressed that we've gone this far with
It's just
99
too much
episodes.
fun.
Yeah, I mean,
But
because
again, I
it's
think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we were just doing this anyway. But yeah, I mean, just the extra added stuff of, recording and uploading and all that stuff.
yeah. So I feel like we need to do something
Special.
special for the 100th episode. Maybe off. I call it air off air. We uh we talk about that. Maybe we can. I don't know. I don't know if you
I'll
have
go
any
ahead and
thoughts.
I'll go ahead and start the research here. Let's see. Let me Google Eva Marie Saint address. Google. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll figure this out.
Yeah. Hopefully, folks, our
I
100th
get
episode,
arrested.
we get arrested. You will get arrested,
I used my one phone call to call you, Sam.
dude. And I record that conversation to put it on the podcast.
This is being called from a penitentiary. Sam, you gotta get me out of here.
Oh man. All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you later.
See ya.